Alright, what's good, BlakGooseTV family? Good morning to everybody. Happy Saturday. You already know what it is. Got a lot of fights happening today. I can't wait for it. You know what I'm saying? Got that UFC card. And we got the Triple G fight. So I'm excited for both of those. I just wanted to present y'all a question real quick. I want to make this sweet, short, fast, to the point. Zab Judah fought last night, right? As many of y'all may know and as many of y'all may not know. He got TKO'd. Was it a bad TKO? Depends on how you look at it. In my opinion, it is a bad TKO just because of how old Zab Judah is, and he took a little bit of a layoff. Either way, that's not what I'm trying to get at. I do want to ask this question: when do you think a fighter in general should give it up? How do you feel about fighters fighting past 40 years old? Zab Judah is 41 years old. How do you feel about fighters who fight past 35 years old? What is the end of the prime for a fighter? When do you feel like is a good age for most fighters to stop? Now that varies, obviously. You got Triple G, he's 39. Still one of the best middleweights. You have a guy like Luis Ortiz, we don't know how old he is. In Dillian White's interview, he went as far as to say when Luis Ortiz walked into the ring for the after the Deontay Wilder win of Brazil, when he was leaving, he was asking his manager, promoter, whoever was with him, where was he? He didn't know where he was, and the guy told him, "You're in the ring right now." And he thought he was at his home. So basically, Dillian White was implying he was senile. But if that's true or not, we know Ortiz is an older fighter, but yet still very dominant. But then you can go to Zab Judah, 41 years old, try to make a comeback, and obviously that may not have been the smartest thing. But he was looking for that Manny Pacquiao fight, similar to Marcos Maidana, someone who retired, started to make a comeback, but then ultimately changed his mind. Smart move, maybe, to some. Others, why don't you come back? I want to see you fight. Sometimes as fans, we tend to forget about the well-being of the fighter because we're just so amped to see the fighter in action and to see the fight, when sometimes it's our responsibility to be like, hey, Zab, you used to be a legend. I would love to see you fight again, but I can't support this because maybe you need to reevaluate what made you think this was the right decision. I'm just talking. I'm not saying any of this is fact. I'm not ever telling a fighter when to stop fighting because, you know what I'm saying, they're their own man. And I respect any fighter who continues to fight regardless of the age. My simple question is, how do you know when it's over? When do you think it's over? And when do you think most fighters should say, I'm hanging up the gloves for good? And say they do that, is it smart for them to take a long layoff? They decide to change their mind and they want to give it a go one more time. What do y'all think? BlakGooseTV all day. Hope y'all enjoy your Saturday. Stay up, y'all. Mr. Positivity.